MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Ed Killian, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Number 18 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch,
and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air and drifting out to shallow center. Crawford comes on now, and he has it one down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game form. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
To the plate now, Johnny Evers. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Cobb is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
the right fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, here is number 25. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Now a hard liner, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. That fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. The Tigers coming up, no score. Number 71, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And now, McIntyre will lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, number 18.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Into the box, Charlie O'Leary. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
This one's flared down the right field line. Chance ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Sam Crawford. Pitch outside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Ty Cobb looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. O'Leary at third with 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 25 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Detroit, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Frank Chance. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, number 15. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Count, here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1-1 home. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Line drive to center field. Crawford is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Hoffman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Set with the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is Joe Tinker. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crawford able to track it down for the third out. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be number 10. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The first baseman, number 10.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Tinker has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Schaefer. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In 1 count, here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but cut way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
To the plate now, Schmidt. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chance trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a move over to first. Fastball well outside. Set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. This is going to be a ball. 2 away. 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 2 aw Number 18 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit is Red Downs. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky in this because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Swing and a miss, strike two.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Just keeping him close. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Schaefer stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 45 goes to get it, and that ends the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And now in the box, number 45. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 45.
Now here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate now, number 22. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One count and the pitch. Hit in the air to left. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now back, number 18.
Next up is number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Cobb gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here is number 15, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
The designated hitter, number 15.
There's the pitch. Now the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, McIntyre. And this one's in the dirt. The stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box, Charlie O'Leary, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in once again is Sam Crawford. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Ty Cobb. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat line. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, number 10. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. And he is in there.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next up, Schaefer. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Schmidt. Now a flare out toward right center. Evers onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given him 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
At the plate, Red Downs swinging a soft liner. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 4 and the Cubs nothing. Now to bat, Johnny Evers flew out last time up.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Cobb is there, 1 away.
Now batting, number 25.
Next, it'll be number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much, or they're trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Next, Frank Chance singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, number 15. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The bat, number 18.
Next to hit, McIntyre. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 25 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in next, Charlie O'Leary. First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Tinker ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 4-0. Ready now is number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 15.
First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. So next to hit is Hoffman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Here comes the 1-2. Chopped to third. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Joe Tinker. He flew out in his last debut. Now here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he pops it up, and no one will get this one. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in is Sam Crawford. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 27 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 27.
Standing in now, High Cobb. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Next, it'll be number 10. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Schaefer, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Next up for Detroit, Schmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he lays off for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Red Downs as he lines it out to center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in will be number 45 to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, he's just been setting them up and knocking them down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
So now to the plate, number 22. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 18.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 15. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 18.
Digging in next, McIntyre. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Charlie O'Leary.
Next to dig in, Charlie O'Leary. Now here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Way to battle right there. Soft liner to right. Just lands in front of the right fielder. We like to refer to that up in the booth as a lawn dart.
Stepping in now, Sam Crawford. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front, 6-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Johnny Evers. First offering on its way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. And the pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
plate now, number 25. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Evers on at first, nobody out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crawford will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Chance. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set and the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, number 15, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ty Cobb. Now the first pitch. As he grounds 1 briskly to short. He's got it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
The bat, number 10.
So the next to bat will be number 10. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now back, number 12.
plate now is Schaefer, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off to the Cubs, the center fielder, number 53.
First pitch on the way. Hoffman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cobb is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop, Tinker.
The next Cub up, Joe Tinker, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this inning.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man in. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, number 45, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes the 0-1. Tinker stands at first with 1 out. Here's a high pop-up. O'Leary is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 22.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 22. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, number 18. He swings and lines it to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now into the box, Schmidt. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
The pitcher, number 9.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yes, he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blues.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
15.
At the plate now, number 15. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Evers is there, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Cubs nothing. So in now for Chicago, Johnny Evers. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Him up. Schmidt moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Number 25.
Stepping up is number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A 1-2. There's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Frank Chance. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. The Tigers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ed Killian gets the W on the mound. Number 71 is only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.